What's going on, folks? This is your man, Real Deal, Steven Steele, coming to you live tonight as a very special night. We got some very special guests going on, guys. Good to see you guys. I've been working on upping my production value, consequentially dealing with learning a few technological curves, so just bear with me. Why does the intro wake me up better than coffee? I've heard that before. Money Pit Collection. Yes. Good to see you guys. Who do we got in here? We got Biohazmat Celeste. Good to see you. Hump Deezy, Scott Herforth, Jimmy Doge, KP Moore, Rock Lobster, Indigo Eyes, Poor Man Trading, Jesse Smith, Anthony Grant, of course. And it goes on and on and on. Great to see you guys. We have such an amazing show lined up for you tonight. We're going to kick things off how we normally kick things off. But later on with the show, we have legendary Dogecoin contributor Ross Nicoll. And Justin, do you know who else is joining us tonight? He's coming in a little bit later when Ross comes in. Matt Wallace, a.k.a. Final Stand, the one and only. He will also be joining us tonight. So this is going to be massive, guys, massive. And it looks like we've started things off already with a few super chats. So thank you for that. I'm getting to those momentarily. Of course, Robbie Gilchrist coming in strong with 69 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much, Robbie Gilchrist. Really appreciate that, man. Your continued support of this show is just immeasurable. Thank you so much. And then we also had one from, let me see here. Oh, Chef Supreme Zay. Chef Supreme Zay came in with a $5 super chat. Says, crank it the F up. Let's go. I love it. I love the enthusiasm. Thank you so much, Chef Supreme Zay, for your continued support. And then, of course, we had Anthony Grant. Anthony Grant coming in early with a $5 super chat. Said, top of the night, Dozers. Let's get this party started. Thank you so much, Anthony Grant and Chef Supreme Zay. And, of course, the unofficial Steven Steele whale, Robbie Gilchrist. Thank you so much. And then we also had Esteban coming in with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Esteban. It said, if Robbie begins the show with a big super chat, that confirms that he's the whale wallet or he's Elon himself in a private account. I love it. So that's what Esteban had to say, and Robbie responded with a massive super chat just to confirm it. You guys crack me up. You guys really crack me up. That is just amazing. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much. It's great to see you guys. So good to see you guys. We're going to have such an awesome time tonight. And we have so much to talk about. Robbie Gilchrist says, listen, I'm more like a dolphin, people. So, yeah. Okay. Robbie, we'll call you the official Steven Steele Live Dolphin. How about that? And thank you, Johnny Abera and my mods for continuing to hold things down. That is awesome. Makaya, welcome. Joey Z, welcome. Money Pit Collection, welcome. Yes. We are surging. Look at the Doge right now, guys. We are over 50 cents now. It's just pumping on its own now. This is really good sign, and I think this is only going to continue. Donnie DeVille, welcome. Doji Dog, welcome. MD Hewitt. The development is really great to see. Thank you. Guys, if I could ask you to smash that like button. And it's the number one thing you can do to help a new but quickly emerging channel like this one get in front of more eyes, break through those tricky YouTube algorithms, right? And then also anybody who's on Twitter, if you haven't already, I'm going to ask you to retweet this live stream. That really helps get in front of more eyeballs. So I'm going to ask you, if you're on Twitter, if you would consider retweeting this live stream. I'm going to paste and put that link in the chat right now, gang. Okay. So let's do that. And someone says that Elon tweeted 5 minutes ago. I'm going to get to that. I'm not ignoring that. I'm going to get to that. And then also, if you're new here, I'd like to personally welcome you to Steven Steele Live. Personally welcome you to Doge After Dark. We are just building out an extraordinary community that's expanding here so rapidly with each and every day. And we want to have you a part of the community here. We are growing just the most positive, most vibrant, Doge-centric, crypto-centric community on the internet right now. I really feel that way, and we'd love to have you along with us for the ride. So hit the subscribe, hit the notification bell, because this is predominantly a live show, so you never want to have to wonder or miss the party. So hit the notification bell, hit that all button, and those of you who are already subscribed, if you haven't hit the notification bell, and with all, do it right now. And any super chats throughout the show are hugely appreciated for all my time and efforts, guys. You could do that through YouTube or through the Stream Elements link pinned at the top of the chat. Thank you so much. And the Doge is doing really well right now. Doge is doing really well right now. And so to help me kick things off tonight, here is a man that you all love, a man that I love, and he needs very little introduction at this point. Dogecoin millionaire Nick Balls. Nick, what is up, my friend? All right. Nick, just give me a second. I just gotta adjust the settings again, unfortunately. So, geez Louise, just give me a moment, my friend. So while I'm, again, adjusting this audio, guys, well, just give us a moment. We're just going to remedy this really quickly. But Doge is doing really well. Now we are above 50 cents. I believe we are ascending even higher, and I think it's going to continue throughout the night, guys. Continue throughout the night. This is just fantastic. And obviously, huge news today from Elon Musk. And Nick, can you give me one too? Okay, I got to figure out what's going on because it was just working literally a second ago. This is really something, guys. But sorry, I've just been experiencing a lot of tech stuff because I've been growing. The show's been growing so well, and I've been upping the production value, but it's also been coming with some sort of learning curve and a little bit of glitches. So just bear with me, folks. Just bear with me. And we're going to reset this and just enjoy the music. Enjoy each other. Talk with each other in chat. Enjoy the charting as I get this sorted out, folks. Please stand by. Okay. Nick, give me a holler, buddy. Okay, still a wall. I'm going to get this. Nick, 1, 2. Okay, hang in there, my friend. Hold them balls, someone says. That's a really, really good way. So I understand that you guys can hear Nick, but the problem is I have a hard time hearing Nick. So that's where the issue comes. And I've been trying to remedy this. I talked with a tech kit off of Fiverr today, and I thought I don't know if it made the problem better or worse, guys. Honestly. But worst comes to worst, I do have a solution for this. It'll just be a little bit more of a crude solution, but just bear with me, gang. I appreciate your patience. Nick, 1, 2. Okay. All right. But worst comes to worst, I do have a solution. Please stand by. Please stand by, folks. Thank you. Thank you. All right. All right. Goodness gracious. Okay. Okay, Nick. God damn it. I should swear in the air. I should swear in the air, but I'm getting frustrated. Hold on, gang. Okay. Okay. And settings. System preferences. All right, give me a check, Nick. Mm-hmm. One more check, Nick.
1 2 1 2.
Okay, now I can at least hear you. And give me one more.
2 1 2.
Okay. All right, I can at least hear you now. So what we're gonna do, Nick? We can hear him. You can't hear him. Okay, they can hear you. Yep. Yep.
Obviously, Dogecoin is going to be the new cryptocurrency of the earth. I think we can all agree.
Yes.
Steven, I have one favor to ask of you.
Yes.
The only question, the most important question I think that is on all of our minds, because I'm obviously I'm not going to be here, and I don't know if he can disclose it, but if you could do a big solid for us as the community, could you find out from Ross what involvement Elon has in the project now?
Yes. Yes, I can.
Please, and just report back to me tomorrow morning, because that is like the biggest question on my mind. I would love to know what is Elon sending people from SpaceX to the dev team? Are they what is going on? I can't. Yeah.
Nick,
it seems crazy.
Nick, do me a small favor. We're just going to do something crude right now because they can't hear you. Call me. I'm just going to throw you on speakerphone over my microphone. They'll be able to hear you just fine then, okay? Just call me right now.
On my cell?
Yeah, call me on your cell. I'm going to throw you on speakerphone over my microphone. Then they'll be able to hear you just fine, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, don't worry, guys. We are sorting this out right now. Nick's going to call me. I'm just going to patch him through right now until I figure out what the heck's going on with Discord. And then we're going to put him on speakerphone, and he should be, when I do this, he should be able to come through just fine. So let's see here.
What's up, buddy?
There we go. I'm sure they'll be able to hear you just fine, my friend.
Ooh, bad timing on tech issues.
Oh my God! If there's anyone out there that's really good, that's really good with like Discord settings and audio settings, DM me like right away so you can help me out with this, because I've done everything I've known how to do that I've researched. So if you're one of those people, DM me right away. So yeah. Let me see.
I think we're all really interested to know what resources is Elon allocating to the Doge dev team?
Yeah, no kidding. What resources he yeah, exactly. That is what's the most probably hands down one of the most exciting tweets he's given us. Wouldn't you say?
I mean, it's incredible. I just, this whole day has been incredible. From, the fact that, obviously we already knew Tesla was going to suspend their Bitcoin acceptance, but to getting the Coinbase approval. I mean, you and I had been talking about that for the past couple of days in private, and to finally hear that that's official is just, I mean, that is just so bullish. You know, we have 6 to 8 weeks to look forward to, guys, of basically a bull run, because one of two things can happen. We saw with the Cardano ADA when Coinbase added Cardano, huge run up to the ad, and then obviously a big sell off when they originally got added. Not saying that is for sure going to happen with Doge, but we should at least look out for a massive run up for the next 6 to 8 weeks for sure, which isn't a bad thing. And then likewise, Elon and Tesla and SpaceX and his people are now officially working with the Dogecoin devs. This is massive news. And I think we're all aware that, you know, Dogecoin is going to be added to Tesla as their next crypto.
Yeah. I agree, man. This is so huge, so massive to find out that, confirm what we've talked about many times, that behind the scenes, Elon has been communicating with some Dogecoin developers to get the Tesla integration going, and for him to boldly proclaim it today that he is on it. He is on it. And, you know, I know we are going through a absolute power struggle right now, but it's one that's necessary to happen. And I know it's a little bit ugly right now, guys, but, you know, it's whenever you are challenging the powers that be and the gatekeepers of this power and money, you're not going to do it without upsetting some of the apple cart and going through some struggle here. And, you know, Elon also tweeting it out today, that epic picture that he tweeted out today, Nick. You saw that, right?
Yeah, what is it? Just relax, or what does it say?
Yeah. Basically, with in a sports car, and it says, just relax. And so that was him.
Panic.
Yeah, exactly. Don't panic. That was him signaling to us. I mean, he sees the anxiety out here. He understands it. And for him to specifically signal to us, don't panic. I know what I'm doing. There's a strong plan in the works here. Was really, really quite extraordinary. At this time, I'd like to give a shout out to Esteban coming in for another $5 super chat, who says, when we land on the moon or Mars, will you continue to have Stephen Steele live? Yes, my man. Nick and I are going to continue to bring you Stephen Steele live after we land and get domesticated on Mars. Isn't that right, Nick?
Of course, this is not stopping anytime soon.
Right.
In fact, it's only going to get cooler, because I promised Steven that I would get him a proper streaming setup as soon as we got through $1. So that is the plan, guys. As soon as we get through $1, I am driving my McLaren to Steven's house, and I'm bringing him a full streaming setup.
Yeah, no more.
To you by Nicoll.
No more of the pleb gear. I will have officially stepped up. Thank you, Nick. Really appreciate that. Speaking of which, Rock Lobster. I think that's George Guy's alternate ego. I think, but Rock Lobster coming through with just an absolutely massive super chat of $99.99. $100 super chat from Rock Lobster. Just absolutely massive, huge. I want you to deal with your problems by becoming rich.
George is probably one of the coolest looking people in the Doge community, looks wise. He literally looks like a rock star.
He does, man. He's got the quintessential rock star vibe and look. I agree. Yeah, I agree. He's totally got it down, man. He's totally got it down. George, thank you so much, man. Thank you for your super generous super chat. It really means a lot. It really means a lot. So yeah, we will continue to come to you guys live as we're in Mars. No problem. And beyond. You know, maybe we'll get. Go ahead.
I don't want to dwell on anything too negative, because I only have a few minutes left here. But I kind of went ham on Twitter today.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to know, did you see that Barry's fund got liquidated?
No, what happened exactly?
Okay, so if you guys want to check, you can Google Doge Bear. That's the name of the fund. Just Google the search Doge Bear, all one word. The first thing that pulls up is an FTX 3X short Dogecoin token called Doge Bear. That is Barry's fund. It was originally on the day of SNL. It was worth, I think, almost $200 or $300 million. It is now worth $4,000.
Oh my gosh!
Barry lost everything, guys.
So what do you deduct of that? Do you just completely cash out?
Well, there's nothing to cash out.
Wow.
There's $4,000 out of $250 million or whatever it started with.
Wow.
Yeah, Barry is not having a good time tonight, guys.
Well, the thing is, Barry picked a fight that he couldn't handle. He picked this fight. Like, he started it. You know what I mean? It didn't have to be this way, Barry. Imperial Beats come with a $5 super chat. Thank you so much, Imperial Beats. What is your Nick's opinion on how the whales and shorters will move during these 6 to 8 weeks? And do you think they have enough to keep the price down? What do you think, Nick?
If anyone, I could imagine there is not going to be a single soul that would try and short Doge over the next 6 to 8 weeks. If they did, all they would have to do is look at what happened to Barry. I mean, you're out of your. If you were to short Doge, the smart thing to do would be to short it when Coinbase lists it. I could imagine there's going to be a steep sell-off when the listing actually happens, just like what happened with Cardano. No different. And to Barry's credit, he did do something smart when he shorted on SNL. The problem is that was a temporary thing. You can't set up a fund around one event. Just like you can't set up a perpetual short position on one event. It doesn't give you the long-term overall outlook on an extremely bullish asset. You're gonna set up a short position on one of the most bullish cryptocurrencies of all time in the history of crypto? Out of your mind. So no, I do not think the bears will have control of the market in the next 6 to 8 weeks. If whoever is getting in Doge in the next 6 to 8 weeks, they're very bullish, and the bulls will have control here for the next 6 to 8 weeks for sure.
Yeah. I would concur with that. So, you know, we have to be pretty close, right? We have to be pretty close to the official official announcement of Dogecoin integration with Tesla. Wouldn't you think?
I could see Elon. I could see Elon and Tesla saving that card for the Dogecoin listing for Coinbase, knowing that there may in fact be a sell-off. And what that would trigger is instead of seeing a large sell-off due to the news of the listing, it could trigger an incredible reversal. And the increase in price that you would see if something like that happened, I mean, it could be historic, to say the least.
Right. Yeah, I agree. I agree with you. We are living in a real-time history right now, to the likes of which we've never seen. And Wilson Chalco coming in with a $4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Wilson. Says Barry tried to kill Elon's Doge. You know how that ended in John Wick. Thank you.
Yeah,
That is awesome, Wilson. Thank you for that great super chat. Light Skin Ninja comes in with a $1.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Light Skin. You know what I think about that? Meh. So he's making. We know what he's referencing, right?
Yeah, Barry. Something tells me that Barry is sitting at home right now, and he's not so mad after losing $300 million. I don't think. I hate to break it to Barry, but I'm sure there's some creditors that are going to be calling him within the next few days.
Right. Yeah. To say the least. So what do you make of? I almost don't think it matters if at this point if he announces it right away or not anymore, because the main thing is he did two things today. I think he helped alleviate some anxieties by saying that to everyone to chill out, right? Firstly, and then secondly, what he also did to you guys is to just let us know that he is talking, he is discussing things with his developers, with the development team, with some Dogecoin developers. And also what's interesting too, Nick, I wanted to get your thoughts on this. Last night, the Dogecoin development team, the official Twitter account tweeted out that just to let you guys know that there are some other Dogecoin developers not associated officially with this Twitter account that maybe... Remember that tweet? It was a very interesting tweet. I think, and it said, I'm going to pull that up right now, actually, just because I do really want your thoughts on it. Okay, I'm pulling it up right now, gang. We are aware a new company has started offering develop services on Dogecoin. Please note this does not involve any of the team maintaining Dogecoin Core. So, and that was sent out late last night, right? So I think that was them getting a little bit ahead of what they knew was probably coming with Elon announcing that, don't you think?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. So they
for sure.
Yeah, they were kind of working in tandem with that. So I thought that was pretty interesting.
I felt like we talked about that like a few days ago. No.
We did. I mean, we theorized about it to a degree, but that tweet that I just read to you came just last night.
I could have swore I don't know. We talk. We go over so much. I feel like on the show, it might have even been like a few days or last week. We were talking about the possibility of Elon working with the Dogecoin devs to some extent, and like what that would look like. And here we are today. And that's why, guys, you should definitely stay tuned in, because having Ross on to answer some of these really, really important questions, and obviously to the best of his ability, he might not be able to tell us certain things, which is totally fine. I'm not trying to press the guy or whatever, but if he can answer some things, I mean, that would be amazing.
Yeah, agreed. So, we're already at 52 cents now. This is an interesting time for it to pump, because now it's interesting because now it's pumping higher after all the news was announced today, just kind of on its own tonight. What do you make of that?
Well, and, this is just the beginning.
Right.
Really.
Right.
If you think about it, we have 6 to 8 weeks of this left, before we see a significant sell-off. And in that 6 to 8 week period, we could see the Tesla announcement too. I mean, come on, we could be over $1 by the time we're listed on Coinbase. And by the way, guys, this was theorized not by myself, but somebody sent me this on Twitter. The whole point of the Coinbase wallet shift to Barry's ETF was to separate people from their Dogecoin so that they could resell them at a higher price once they're listed on Coinbase. Mm-hmm. And I there's no evidence to prove that. We don't know who this wallet belongs to. But I can almost guarantee you that Coinbase Coinbase knows that Dogecoin is going to be worth more than $1, and they want to do everything in their power to guarantee that they'll have buyers for this Dogecoin once it reaches their market, and that they can still make money off the fees and transactions of moving this Dogecoin around. You know, I told people, don't sell, never, you know, don't sell to these people who are trying to manipulate the market. Do not sell, because all you're doing is giving them Dogecoin that they're trying to retail back to people for what it's actually worth. And, you know, here we are just a few days later, and look at the charts. I mean, all you have to do is look at the chart.
Yeah, absolutely. Really well stated, Nick. Thank you for that. You know, we have so much to look forward to. This is only the beginning, as you said, Nick, only the beginning. And right now we are in an absolute power struggle right now. But as we've said many times before, Nick, bet against Elon at your own peril. And just when it seems like we might be losing this fight, or we might be at a severe disadvantage, you better not bet against Elon, because they've said this about Elon in the past when Tesla stock has gone sharply down because some investors were offended that he, you know, smoked up a J on Joe Rogan or something, or if he said some comments like he said in the past where Tesla's overvalued or whatever. The thing is, Elon always comes roaring back harder than before. Every time people have counted him off in the past and said that he was in trouble, his ventures come roaring back even harder, much harder than they were previously. What are your thoughts?
You know, I'll leave you with this one before I get going,
Yep,
Steven.
no problem, man.
That Elon has been in some very precarious positions in his life, and which haven't always led to the best outcome in his personal life. You know, as we all know, he's had, you know, several wives. He's got like 1,000 kids at this point. You know, he has been in some places with certain companies, SpaceX being one of them, Tesla certainly being one of them, where they were days away from closing. They had run out of borrowed money, so they were out of not only like liquid money, but they couldn't borrow any more money. And he was, in both instances, he was days away from these companies shutting down. And not only did he turn them around, he turned them into the largest corporations in the world. And he's done this not once, not twice. I mean, he did it with he did it with PayPal, he did it with Tesla, he did it with SpaceX. He's done it multiple times. This guy is a master of being at rock bottom and turning that around and becoming the greatest success story Earth has ever known. And not just one time. He's done this many times over. To bet against someone whose major skill set is turning the worst situation into possibly the best outcome that the world has ever seen. Never bet against this man. You will lose every time. So if you are holding Doge right now, do not let it go, because you are betting. If every Doge that you sell right now, you are betting against Elon, and it is not going to turn out well.
Yeah, really well stated, Nick, and thank you for that. And that's a really good way of summing things up. I know this has already been on the late side for you, but I really would like to thank you for coming in and helping me starting things off strong here, Nick. Always appreciate your insight and commentary, and I'll catch up with you tomorrow, my friend, and another new chapter as this epic saga unfolds, right?
I completely agree. Thank you so much for having me on, Steven. I really hope you get the tech issues fixed before Ross comes out.
Yeah, me too. A couple people are inboxing me right now trying to help me with it. So thank you so much, Nick. Appreciate you, man.
Yeah, dude, I'll be listening for a couple of minutes here. I'll be in the chat, and we'll talk tomorrow.
Thank you, Nick. Appreciate you.
All right. Later, buddy. Have a great night.
Thank you. You too.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. Dogecoin millionaire Nick Balls, folks. Dogecoin millionaire Nick Balls. Always great to hear from him. Always great to hear from him. What's not to love about Nick? Nick is one of the original Dogecoin millionaires. I call him Dogecoin millionaire Nick Balls is because he invested. He had the sage judgment to invest $10,000 into Dogecoin in the year 2014. In the year 2014. So obviously that investment has accumulated to incredible results in the last 7 or 8 years, to the point that he's worth around $3 million or so in Dogecoin right now, and he's holding. He is holding, guys. So what does that tell you? When a guy that's worth over $3 million, when a guy's Dogecoin is worth over $3 million and he's holding it all in. Oh, what does that tell you? It tells you that he is in it to win it, folks. He is in it to win it. You are listening to your man, Real Deal Steven Steele, coming to you live on Doge After Dark. Our first guest that we just had was Dogecoin millionaire Nick Balls, who's a frequent co-host on here with me on Doge After Dark. Always great to have him on, and it's going to just be me with you for a little bit until we have Matt Wallace and legendary Dogecoin contributor Ross Nicoll. Those guys will be coming in a little while, but until then, it's going to be you and I, folks. Your man, Real Deal Steven Steele. Esteban coming in again at a $10 super chat. Thank you for your generous super chat, $10, Esteban. There are certain people that are afraid of Dogecoin popularity because they think it'll harm Bitcoin brand. They don't realize that this is bringing more people into the crypto space. Yeah, I totally agree with you, Esteban. It definitely comes out of fear and misunderstanding. The thing is, most people that are into Dogecoin, have nothing against Bitcoin, me included. Now, I used to be a pretty Bitcoin investor, big Bitcoin investor in tandem with my Dogecoin, but I have to admit, I did over the last month or so move most of my BTC investments to both Doge and Ethereum. I've been more heavily invested in Ethereum than Bitcoin because there's more yields, more margins for those of us who aren't made of money, right? You have to invest in Bitcoin at this point in the game anyway. You really have to have a very substantial investment in BTC to have any big returns there, any substantial returns there. Versus the margins are obviously a lot more advantageous for working class folks like myself, messing around with Ethereum and Dogecoin. Dolphin Power. Robbie Gilchrist says, I love it. Guys, let's see here. There's a couple people that are in my inboxes trying to help me with my Discord settings, guys. Trying to help me with my Discord settings. So I'm going to take a moment to do that. And because I'm really going to try to I really need to get this dialed in before Matt Wallace and before Ross and Nicoll get in here. So before that, Robbie Gilchrist, the official Steven Steele live Doge After Dark Dolphin, the official Dolphin, coming in with 69 Canadian dollars. Everyone put dolphins in the chat for Robbie Gilchrist. Robbie Gilchrist. I love his name too. It's such a powerful movie actor sounding name. I love it. Thank you so much. So I'm going to take a few minutes to figure out the audio for my guests. In the meantime, I'm going to leave you guys a little bit more music and just hang out and have a good time talking among yourselves. And I'm going to bump the music a bit, watch the chart, and just keep yourselves occupied and stay engaged, guys. It's going to be worth the wait, I assure you. Check. Hey, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay,
What's
cool.
up, Mr. Steven?
Hey, good to see you. We are, just so you know, the audio is probably live. You guys, I'm just
All good, man.
I'm just hanging out with one of the regular community members here. He's just going to help me try to troubleshoot the audio while you guys are all hanging out. So thank you, Poor Man Trading. Yeah, I can hear you, but you're coming through like over speaker, not in my headphones, over the speaker in my. So I'm just gonna try to make a few adjustments. The thing is, all the settings are where they're technically all supposed to be. That's why I'm just. That's what's making this confusing.
Can they hear me right now?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And it's all clear.
They could probably it's probably not all clear. They probably hear you
There's
pretty.
an echo on his voice, is what they're saying.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it sounds like it's.
Yeah, I'm just looking at my input.
Well, I can kind of hear the echo as well, and I think it's coming through your microphone. So if my voice is coming through your speakers, then your microphone is picking that up, causing that delay.
Yeah,
They're
because
hearing that like slap delay. So if you have headphones, if you're able to put some headphones on, because that's what I'm wearing. I had to put in order for this to work. And it's making me talk funny. I can hear that delay.
yeah, see now I can't. Now I
kinda
can't hear you. This is where the settings are supposed to be, and that's when I can't hear you. That's what's so frustrating to me. So I'm just going to
And
go
your
into my
headphones
streaming
are-
program and double check the settings there. Just a moment, Poor Man.
All right. Do I have auto tune on my? I don't think I do. I don't know. I can't hear myself actually.
Give me a 1-2, Poor Man.
Well,
Okay, I can't hear you.
1 2 3 4. 1 2 1 2.
Give me a 1-2. Wait. Give me a 1-2, Poor Man.
1 2 1 2 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10.
Give me 1-2 again.
1 2 1 2 1 2.
Okay, so I see. That's weird. I can see the signal, but I'm not hearing you in my
I'm
headphones.
listening.
That's what's
I'm also
most
listening to
confusing.
the
So,
YouTube now.
just a
I'm
moment,
listening
sir.
to the YouTube stream, and I can hear that echo we're talking about. That is really weird. That is not coming from me. I can tell you that much.
Give me 1-2, Poor Man.
Yeah. It's
Okay, not yet.
1 2 1 2.
Thank you for doing this, by the way. And thank you, everyone,
Not a
for your
problem,
patience in the chat. I know this is
We gotta get
frustrating
this
for you. And
figured
you're
out.
like, what's going
It's
on?
definitely sounding like it's double patched. It's like a
I'm trying my best, guys. And honestly, I had a tech guy
reverb chamber.
look at this earlier with me, and he said, I don't understand. All your settings are right. So I'm not like a total idiot.
Right. So you could go into your audio settings. Check. Let me keep listening to.
Okay. Give me a 1-2, Poor Man. Yep, still can't hear you. I can see the signal. Still can't hear you. So. All right. I do have another idea that looks like it's promising. That someone just inboxed me here, so worst case scenario, I will conduct the rest of the show by speakerphone with my guest guys. So worst case scenario, that's what we'll have to do. But I think I might be approaching a solution here. So fingers crossed, gang. Fingers crossed.
A check 1 1 2 1 2.
All right, just
2.
Yeah, I can see you
1,
talking
2.
there. This might work.
1, 2,
I'm working
1,
on
2,
right
1,
here.
2,
I'm just
1,
moving it from the
2,
Discord
1,
app
2.
to the
1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2.
to the desktop app. That might, maybe or may not work, but
It's like there's an effect. Can you hear me? I know they can. I know they can hear me with the echo, but I don't think Steven can hear me.
But, you know, you guys are community now, right? You guys are community, so you could feel free to talk amongst yourselves and hang out and enjoy each other's company with Steven Steele trying to figure his shit out in the background. Yeah. We are family here, guys. We are family.
What's... I have to write to it, I guess. What's your audio anyway? Yes, I'm reading out loud what I'm typing. So Imperial Beats. Yeah, I can hear myself in the stream, even though it's like 30 seconds after I say it, but it's a good test. However, Steven cannot hear me, and we're also trying to figure out why there's reverb.
Okay. Yeah, I still can't hear you, poor man. I know we're probably talking over each other. It's because I can't hear you.
Don't get it. I don't even hear him. Give us a hook, poor man. All right. That's what I'm looking at right now. So let's make a book out of that. What do you say? YouTube should have dark mode. YouTube needs dark mode. YouTube needs dark mode.
And I'm seeing super chats coming like crazy, you guys. I'm just noticing those now. I'm just really overwhelmed. That's just incredibly kind. I don't know what to say. I'll get to those really shortly. You guys are the best. That's just, wow. I'm really just humbled. Really humbled. Thank you. That's just wild. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, that is just absolutely wild, guys. I don't know what to say. I'm just really, really humbled. Yeah, that's insane, you guys. Portman?
Yes. Hello. Check 1 2.
I can hear you. He sounds like
Check 1 2 1 2.
It sounds
Hello.
like it sounds really cool, but it sounds like a Beatles recording session. But
Here, let me listen to the stream. I'm gonna listen to the stream.
Yeah, this is wild, man. Wild, man. Wild.
Check 1 2. Wild times.
Yeah.
Abbey Road's right here.
Yeah.
Oh, it still has the
reverb on it and stuff. That's the weird thing. I think it's an input setting, man. It's like
It's a really weird input setting. I think I'll just have to. I think I just gotta have the show go on, poor man. I think I gotta just have my guests come in by. I think I'm just gonna have them call in through speakerphone over my and have them over my microphone for the rest of the show, and I'll just have to sort this all out tomorrow. But I really appreciate you coming on, poor man. Thank you for your help, dude. And I know you're a big supporter of the show. I really appreciate it, man.
good stuff, man.
Okay.
We'll have to take some time when you're off.
Absolutely. Oh, we'll be in touch, sir. Thank you again.
Adios.
All right, we'll see you in the chat.
Peace.
Okay, guys. Thank you to poor man. Guys, I'm just gonna have the show needs to go on. The show needs to go on, and it will go on. I'm just gonna have my guest come in by speakerphone. I just think that's the best way to do it. I just don't see how I can sort this out tonight. I'm getting back to the chat right now, looking at just the enormous amount of. This is just wild. Robbie Gilchrist coming in at $69 Canadian dollars. Thank you so much, Robbie Gilchrist. Really appreciate that so much. Johnny Abera coming in at $100. Johnny Abera coming at $100. Do only good every day. We got this, Doge family. Hold diamond hands to the moon. Rocking it up. That's what we're going. I love it. I love the enthusiasm. I love the Doge momentum in this community. I love the positivity. I thrive off it, you guys. And it's a symbiotic relationship to the moon, to Mars, and beyond. In the end, we are going to win. We are rocking the foundations of the establishment, and we are not backing down. And we are going to win in the end. Johnny Yabera, my man, thank you so much for that huge, generous donation. And then Robbie Gilchrist, the official Doge After Dark Steel Live Dolphin, coming in with 69 Canadian dollars. Again, Robbie Gilchrist, I cannot thank you enough, my friend. Thank you so very much. Just awesome. Johnny Abera coming in again with a 1999 super sticker of a Shiba Inu, just waving that flag back and forth. Number one. We are number one, folks. We are the champions, my friends. With Johnny Abera till the end. And Robbie Gilchrist and everyone in the chat. We are the champions, the Doge-centric champions of the world and the moon and Mars and each and every one of you and George Guy, a.k.a. Yeah, thank you so much, guys. It's just awesome. You guys are great. Someone asks, is this real? What's going on? Yes, it's real. This is real life. Someone says Barry got liquidated. Believe it. Barry did get liquidated. Imperial Beats coming in at a $5 super chat. Seriously, Steven, you have to consider having Poor Man as a regular guest. He's freaking hilarious. Yeah, I will consider that, and thank you for the feedback. I will follow up with him off stream. Thank you, Imperial Beats. Will do, and sounds good. No time for the berries, someone said. No time for the berries. No time for berries, because we are the champions. Yes, I love it, guys. I'm loving the energy in this room tonight. Just absolutely loving it. Just fantastic. Phenomenal. Thank you so much, guys. I'm just, I'm very humbled. Yeah. I'm just catching up on your chats here, guys. Amazing. Yes. Chef Supreme Zay. Doge